It's time for another rave review. Now, a new and extremely crazy dating show has premiered and run its course on Netflix. It's called A Love is Blind. Now, why do they call this show Love is Blind? Because these couples will get to know each other and meet each other, but they will not see each other. Hours and hours of talking through a glass wall, never seeing each other. And the only way they can see each other is to become engaged. That's right, engaged to be married. Here, take a look at the trailer.
I've met the person I want to spend. I've never seen her before.
Here, you will choose someone to marry.
Hello.
Nice to hear from you. Can't say see ya.
Without ever seeing them.
If you're ready to find the love of your life,
Game time.
the pods are now open.
What kind of work do you do?
So what are some of your biggest turnoffs?
So what are you looking for in a woman?
Ethnicity, race, physical appearance. None of that matters.
I'm really starting to emotionally connect with you.
This could be a remarkable love story.
You're a beautiful person. I don't have to see you to say that.
I'm scared of making the wrong decision.
Can't see my life without you. Will you be my wife?
I am engaged to somebody I've never seen before.
I hope he's just find me very attractive.
Oh my God. The physical attraction is on par with the emotional connection.
She has become the most important thing in my life.
I want you to be 1,000% open with me.
There's my student debt.
You're a white guy. She's a black woman. Let's talk about that.
This marriage could tear me and my family apart.
This was fate. This is what was meant to be.
You're bringing me down.
You're bringing me down!
Don't insult me like that.
We're getting married. That's scary.
Do I want to marry him? I don't know.
Do you take her to be your lawful wedded wife?
I cannot do this!
I mean, come on. This is a crazy show. They actually have these pods set up. Guys on one side, girls on the other. They go make the rounds talking to people, making connections. Here's what's odd about this show, too. They start out with a lot of people in these pods. And they have, like, the guys' living quarters, the girls' living quarters. Throughout the show, all of a sudden, there become fewer and fewer people involved with the show, and you don't know what happened to them. They're like, hey, where'd that one guy go? Where'd that one girl go? I think people slowly took themselves out of the equation on the show. Now, so they meet the pods. Then the guy has to propose, and the girl has to say yes if they want to see what they look like. Then once they become engaged, they go live in the real world, meet each other's families, and they have like 30 days then to plan their wedding and get married at the end of 30 days. Now, no spoilers, but some of these couples actually make it to their wedding day. And then at the wedding day, in front of their family and friends who are in the audience watching, that moment is when they have to say if they will actually get married or not, or if one person doesn't want to get married, the other person does. It's drama. I want to show you a cast pick here. I'm not going to do any spoilers because I don't want you to know who gets together, stays together, and breaks up. But the reunion show hosted by Nick and Vanessa Lachey is tomorrow on Netflix, okay? I just don't know if these people are here for the right reasons, if they just want to be famous. How can you really fall in love with somebody after just talking to them over the course of maybe a week, 2 weeks through a pod, and then you have to live in the real world? But I'm excited to see what happens with the reunion because I will say on the final episode, some people actually get married, some people do not. It is very dramatic. People run off. But what's crazy about the show is it has a lot of people talking, and it really was a hit on social media because people just kept talking about it, and there are some fan favorite couples that I'm really rooting for. But it's really weird how the show can draw you in on the premise of you could really find love like that, and how many of them will actually last. But crazy show. All 10 episodes are up right now on Netflix, and the reunion show drops on Netflix tomorrow. So I am going to definitely check that out to see who's still happily married. All right, now I want to touch on 5 shows that I'm excited about coming in 2020. So many new shows, so many great limited series. I don't even know where to begin, so I'm just going to pick 5, and I'll do this throughout the year leading up to other shows that will be premiering. I want to start off with a show called Little Fires Everywhere with someone who's on fire right now, Reese Witherspoon. It's like she is everywhere. Little Fires Everywhere stars, of course, Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington. Now, this show will be 8 episodes, and it's based on the best-selling book, Little Fires. Now, this follows the ideal perfect Richardson family, which I think is the Reese Witherspoon's character, follows her perfect family, but then it also follows a mysterious mother and daughter who might be starting over. We don't know what her story is. It's mysterious at this point. This show explores the identity and the pull of mothers in general, and motherhood, and what motherhood does to you and to your children when you have a lot of drive. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of competition between Reese and Kerry, and maybe getting their kids on the cheer squad. I don't know. I just made that up. I grew up in Texas. They got competitive or cheer squad. I'm just saying. It's a period piece also. Very excited about it. That will be on Hulu March 18th. Mark your calendars. March 18th. Good little show. Up next, the Lizzie McGuire reboot. Everyone's talking about it on social media. Hilary Duff and most of the original cast are back to reprise their roles for this updated take on the classic Disney show. So you're probably wondering, what are they going to do with Lizzie? I mean, she's an adult now. So here's what we've been told. She's now a 30-year-old living her best life in New York City. That's pretty vague. What is Lizzie doing? Does she have kids? How does the other cast incorporate? Again, I wasn't the biggest Lizzie McGuire fan, but I do love reboots, and I'm excited to see where the story took off. So that will be on Disney Plus. No release date out yet, but still pretty cool. Now, on the same note as Lizzie McGuire, this one, if I could do a cartwheel right now, I would, because this one I'm so excited about. Saved by the Bell. This is a show I watched every Saturday morning in junior high school and high school. I loved it. Guess what? Jesse Spano, AC Slater are back. And if you can tell me what AC stands for in AC Slater, you're officially a Saved by the Bell superfan like me. So I dare you. Dare you if you know that one. Don't Google it. I want to know. Yes, Elizabeth Berkley and Mario Lopez are back at Bayside High. Now, here's the premise. One of the main characters of that show was Zach Morris, played by Mark Paul Gosselaar. Well, now, Zach Morris is the governor of California. Now, Zach Morris, known for getting in trouble, gets in trouble as the governor for shutting down too many low-performing high schools. So he's gonna bus the low-performing high school students to the high-performing schools, which is Bayside High. And that's where AC Slater and Jesse Spano fit in. Now, there have been rumors that Mark Paul Gosselaar will come back as Zach Morris in a few episodes, which I'm praying for. And there's no word yet if any of the other original cast members are returning, but I'm saying a prayer because I loved this show. I cannot wait for this. This will be on the new NBC streaming service Peacock in 2020, so be looking for that. Number 4, I love this. I love this actress. Great idea. Nurse Ratched is back. The show is called Ratched, and it's actually about the villain from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. She's getting her own origin story, played by Sarah Paulson, and this is also produced by her buddy, an American Horror Story creator, Ryan Murphy. He is producing this show. She plays Nurse Ratched, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this origin story. I have a feeling it's going to be very creepy. This will premiere sometime in 2020 on Netflix, so be looking for it. And finally, number 5, my friend Nicole Kidman. And yes, I say she's my friend because I met her once. She could not pick me out of a lineup, but I'm just going to run with that because I love her, and she was gorgeous, and she was nice to me. Anyway, she's doing a new limited series from David E. Kelley, who is like iconic in television, called The Undoing. It's based on the 2014 book called You Should Have Known. This show follows Kidman's character, who plays a therapist who has a perfect life, but then her husband disappears. There's murder. There's mystery. There's Manhattan. Also, Donald Sutherland stars as her father-in-law. I mean, this show looks good. These limited series, I'm telling you, they're everywhere because they can really focus on the characters and the story in this perfect time so you can see a beginning and an end. This will premiere sometime this year on HBO, so be checking it out. All right, that's another rave review this week. Don't go anywhere. More fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this.